Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to Miss Ashley's Pre-K. But I'm not coming to you from my living room. I have made a spaceship fort so I can pretend to be an astronaut and blast off into outer space. Maybe you can make one too. But the important part of making a spaceship fort is bringing all the things you want to bring to space with you. So Miss Ashley used my favorite blankets to make my spaceship, and now I have to fill it with all the things that I need to have a wonderful and fun trip to space. So I decided that I have to have snacks. So I'm going to bring an orange because I think it would also be fun to watch an orange float around in my spaceship, and they're very tasty. I'm bringing my telescope because I want to look at the stars and the planets, and even though I'm going to be super up close, I think this will help me see them even better. I'm going to bring a blanket because Miss Ashley is always cold, so I need a blanket. I, of course, will bring lots and lots of books so that I can read when everybody else is sleeping or when we're taking a break from exploring outer space. And then if I go with other astronauts, we need to bring games, right? So Miss Ashley is going to bring one of my favorite games, Bananagrams, so that I can play with my other astronaut friends. What are you going to bring to space? How are you going to make your space fort? Are you going to make it with pillows and blankets? Is it going to be in your bedroom or your living room? Are mommy and daddy going to help you, or are you going to do it with your siblings? I don't know. If you make a spaceship fort, can you take a picture of it? Can you tell me what you're going to bring in your spaceship fort? Let me know. I'd love to see what yours looks like. Now, like all of our other lessons, we're going to start by singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and then we're going to read one of my other favorite space books, There's No Place Like Space. I figured since I'm pretending to be in space, this would be a perfect book to read. So ready? Let's start. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, There's No Place Like Space, all about our solar system, by Tish Rabi. She wrote the words. She's the author. Illustrated by Arestes Ruiz. He drew the very cool picture. And I think you know who is in this book. Who's that guy? The Cat in the Hat. Very good. Here we go. And I'm going to come closer. I have to come out of my rocket ship for you to see better. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. There's no place like space. I will prove it to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Would your mommy let you go to space with the Cat in the Hat? Jump in, here we go. We will fly up so high we can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you've missed them, soon you'll see the planets in our solar system. There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every one. Remember, the planets spin around the sun, around the sun, around the sun. The planets spin around the sun. We live on Earth. Very good. So let's see where we start. Mercury. Mercury's close to the sun's burning light. It's hot in the daytime and freezing at night. Miss Ashley would not like Mercury because I don't like to be cold at night. See, I brought my blanket, remember? On Venus, the weather is always the same. Hot, dry, and windy with no chance of rain. Can you guess the next planet? Well, here is a clue. It is my home, and home to thing 1 and thing 2. Where does the Cat in the Hat and thing 1 and thing 2 live? You have been living on it each day since your birth. It is third from the sun. It is our planet Earth. Very good. It spins all the time, round and round like a top. It turns once every day, and it never will stop. This question had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. If the Earth's always spinning, why don't we feel dizzy? We don't feel the Earth as it spins on its way, because we're spinning right with it, right now, every day. So, friends, we are spinning right now. You know what would be a fun activity? Try spinning around like the Earth. Does it make you dizzy? I bet it does. Next, here is Mars. It's the color of rust. We sneeze here, achoo, because it's covered in dust. I would not want to go to Mars. I have some allergies. I don't want to sneeze all the time. Travel to Jupiter and you will find it is bigger than all of the planets combined. Saturn has rings. It's so light. Who would think it could float in an ocean and not even sink? Have you ever been to the ocean and thrown like a tennis ball in there? The tennis ball floats and it goes bloop, bloop, bloop by the waves. That's what would happen if Saturn was in there. A planet can have satellites that surround it. Uranus has lots of these objects around it. There are colors in space. I will show them to you. Neptune, planet 8, is a beautiful blue. My mommy would like this planet because her favorite color is blue. Now here is a game you can play in the skies. Connect all the stars you can see with your eyes. It's star dot to dot. Use your imaginations and you'll see big pictures we call constellations. Very good. A dog, the great bear, and Leo the lion. Taurus the bull, and a hunter, Orion. Remember we found out the other day that Leo the lion has the brightest stars, right? And this is Orion. It kind of looks like the rocket ship that I made the other day. A star in the sky may look small, like a dot, but it's really a big glowing ball that is hot. And there's one star by far that's our favorite one. We can't live without it. The star called, which one is our favorite star? The sun. From the Earth it looks big. There is one reason why. It's the closest to Earth of the stars in the sky. But be careful and never look right at the sun. Your eyes would get hurt, and that would not be fun. Oh, look at the time. We must go very soon. But first we must take a quick look at the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror reflects the sun's light. So the moon looks very bright in the sky, but that's still because of the sun. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore a place no one had ever been to before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called a lunar rover. Look, friends, Ryan Choi in my 4-year-old class said that he wanted to bring a flag to the moon. See? The astronauts did that. Buzz Aldrin did that. An astronomer studies what's up in the sky. Thing 2 wants to be one. In fact, so do I. If you don't want to ever go to space, you can become an astronomer that studies space. It's a scientist that studies space. The universe is a mysterious place. We are only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Oh dear, I must go fly back up to the stars and take thing 1 and thing 2 out to dinner on Mars. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky and finds something new in that silly cat in the hats on the moon. So friends, this is one of Miss Ashley's favorite books if you can find it. It's great. I'm going to go back into my spaceship and I'm going to blast off to outer space. I can't forget all of my supplies. Don't forget, if you make a spaceship rocket fort in your house, make sure to take a picture of it. Let me see what it looks like. And what did you bring? Did you bring games? Did you bring books? Let me know. Can't wait to see them. As always, miss you lots and love you bunches. Mwah.